See a CPU in this tier.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
So I don't buy with the
years.
intention. I don't buy with the intention of upgrading later down the line.
Yeah, that's more or less what I do. I mean, the only thing I've ever upgraded is a GPU because they tend to move faster.
It depends on what you're doing also. But I mean,
It
it was
does, yeah.
7 years between my upgrades. Like,
That's huge.
That's how I go.
I usually upgrade every generation.
Money up front, and then you're good. for
yeah, I
years.
spent the max amount of like, not the highest, toppest of the line, but pretty close to it. Not like it's wasting the performance. Basically.
Yeah, but the
Pixel,
max,
you were- I'm
the
gonna
max
repair you
was
from
often
behind
like
Pixel,
£4,000 or
so-
£5,000, isn't it,
Don't drive forward, Pixel. Don't drive forward.
for a setup?
But like when I built mine, I wanted to go 4090, but I just couldn't justify that price, so I went 4070 Ti instead.
I also couldn't justify the price, but like, it's been nice to have like a no compromises PC gaming. Kira, I can get you. No.
It is.
Sorry.
It's been nice to have a no compromises like PC gaming experience for the last like 2 years, basically, and probably for the next 2-3 years as well. To be fair.
Yeah.
I'm still.
I
on
went
the-
from a 2070, so I mean it was a big upgrade.
I went for a
You were
from a
4090
3070.
or?
I went from a 1080 non-TI to a 4080 Ti.
Nice.
From a
How's your power bill doing?
1070 to a 3090 Ti.
Yeah, I was also going from a 1080 Ti to a 4090.
And I went from Skylake CPU to 12th gen CPU i9.
So what?
The
So
change
what?
was nasty.
I think I did similar.
1070s I went 1070s in SLI to a. Oh god, no! I used to do SLI all the time because you could get 2 cards cheaper than one big fat one, and then my current cards are 3090. I don't need to upgrade it. The only time I ever upgrade is when there's a new Battlefield, and there hasn't been one for a while. So
When Battlefield 4 came out, I had a. God, what did I have? I had a GTX 680, and it was an EVGA card, and it died, and they replaced it with a. What was the card? Was it a 780? Like they didn't have replacement 680, so they gave me a GTX 780. I was so happy.
Nice. They did the similar with me. I went from a 660 to a 670 Ti because they were out of stock.
Nice.
Battlefield is always a good reason to upgrade the PC.
Yeah, that's when I upgrade.
BF3, BF4, I ran with a Phenom CPU 3-core.
Oh, 3-core Venom? Didn't they have 4 cores?
They had 3 and 4. The 3 cores were usually defunct 4 cores, with one of the cores not performing as well.
For BF3, I had a 2500K and AMD Radeon 5770 HD. Like, yeah, it was like a long time ago.
ATI.
Yeah.
Yeah, an ATI Radeon like HD 5770.
Oh,
Yeah,
I had, yeah.
I actually had the i7 3770 back in BF3 and 4,
For BF3, I seem to
and then I
remember
went to
the
8700, and now I'm on the 12900K.
7950 being like the sought after GPU for BF3, but I couldn't afford it.
I had 6,900? No, 6,700 AMD GPU.
At the 6950 and at the time I had a
Serious?
choice of 2 gigabytes or 1 gigabyte. I ended up going 1 because I couldn't afford the 2. I later regretted that.
It's mad, and now we're
I
like, oh
think
my
I had
god,
to-
16 gigabyte cards only. How are Nvidia screwing us over so much?
Battlefield 4 came out and the memory was just hitting it too hard.
I remember when BF4 launched, like, crashed half like every other match. Still enjoyed the game.
Yeah, that was just the PC version on launch though. There was nothing really to do with hardware, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what kit I ended up playing BF4 with. It was slightly overpowered.
And most likely was Intel because AMD around that era was their what was it? Nothing on the FX line, and that line was, I heard, very terrible.
It's been one to like, test with different vendors. So I think at BF4 at one point I swapped, I think, from a
I was so killed by that knife,
3770K
dude.
to an FX 8350K. And it was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, the new generation of AMD CPU, absolutely.
I was like, oh my god, an 8-core CPU? How can this be bad? And it was just the worst.
Didn't they lie about 8 cores? Like, it was some... They got sued for that.
If you're
Yeah.
thinking of Bulldozer, they had
Yeah,
this
it was.
kind of dual core with this they had 8 cores, but each pair of cores shared a floating point unit, which wasn't what people would normally expect from a
Core. Kind of like the play season, or like the SKU, right? Or is that something else?
It's something else, isn't it?
I'm thinking of something else.
Man. Fucking breakthrough.
Yeah, it's not my favorite mode.
What would you think of a... Wait, there's a tank? I'm being shot in the back.
There is something.
Don't worry, Mozzy's getting in the tank already.
Breakthrough with tanks that are like nearly invincible is frustrating as fuck because you get none on defense.
They said I made the tanks a little weaker. That way it could have been more, you know, chaotic.
Oh man.
Machine gunners, ready?
someone else needs to be squad leader because I'm no good here. Clara.
There are several people on this point.
Yeah.
Mozzie with a A30.
He's asking for a voice gift.
We're at C1 right now.
Which is arguably the hardest flag to capture on this map.
C1?
No, everybody was not there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
you.
god, there's so many at C1.
What the fuck is my team doing?
What are you
I don't know.
They're smoking,
They're
they're
not
protesting,
playing well, I'm afraid, Clara.
somebody are buying
That's from a personal point of view.
refrigerators, wash machines.
Yo, watch me now, watch me now.
Come on, I need some ammo up here. You said you have some ammo? The tank is next up.
Oh, someone
No.
gave us ammo.
No ammo for Q.
This tank needs another 5C5 to kill it.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
How is it like developing a game?
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Wow, no.
Developing a game, very fun. Developing a live service game.
No, I don't think developing a game is very fun because you gotta number the codes.
Do you develop games?
Me? No.
Then I don't think you're qualified to answer the question.
Oh, you know, like, exchanging pipes is pretty hard, but like, I shouldn't say that because I'm not qualified yet, no.
Do you work with it? Have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I have. Because my mother is she's like, what's it called? When you work at pipes.
It's kind of like saying, like, being a programmer is boring when you have programmed, like, professionally.
But I'm saying, like, cleaning out pipes, it may be disgusting, but it is very fun to do.
I mean, there's a job for everybody.
Yeah.
These
If
Unix bots.
you've done it at some point, then
And I have like
sure.
Santa Claus's
If
job
you've
because
never
I'd love to
done it,
just work like
it's like
once a
kids
year.
with, it's the kids with food. They've never,
Can I have that job?
tried it.
Like that'd be a sweet job.
Get cookies.
You work September
and
24th, 25th. Your job. You give people presents. Like you get like alcohol, treats, cookies.
Yeah. Cookie
You got a
puff.
sleigh traveling around.
Yeah, you've got like a bunch of reindeer friends. Like, well, it's not the like I meant.
But honestly, like you would live in a very cool place. Now you have
Sorry,
the
Mary.
opposite. So, are you sure you want that?
Stop camping.
Well, I'm good with all climates, to be fair.
Yeah. Okay.
Vad tycker vi om Sverige?
Jag tycker det är bra.
Det är bra alltså.
This is actually the second time I fell asleep in F&B in 2 weeks.
No.
Jag tyckte det skulle vara mer svenskar när DICE än det är svenskt.
Vi sitter här i vänden.
Hela lite duta.
I hear you, man.
An international company, yeah.
And when I think DICE, I think Swedish.
That's fair, but you're also Swedish, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but they had their headquarters in Uppsala and I lived there, so I was like, there must be Swedish guys here.
It's been a long time since that headquarter existed in Uppsala.
Oh. Oh my days.
No.
Look, man, I think it was a bad decision to close down servers for the last generation.
How many people are playing it?
I mean, they closed down the store even for it on Xbox. It's not just...
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it wasn't last generation, it was 2 generations ago.
Yeah, even though.
There you go.
It's only one
Mods is in
generation,
the
though, right?
tank?
Because
Yeah, we only
you can
removed
still play it on PS4, right?
No, but like,
no.
I want to play Battlefield 3 on console.
You can play it
Do
on
you
PC.
really?
I know I can. But like,
Like you want to play it on 360 or PS3?
if
Come
I
on,
gonna-
come on.
They came over the hill.
That's just a lie. Nobody's playing that game on PS3 or Xbox 360.
Unless you're a cheater.
There is. I met super nice people there, and I still talk
Like
to
what,
them.
10 years ago?
No, but like, I met a Polish guy, and I've been talking to him for 3 years, and I met him there.
Who was it? Pasu?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I forgot to do something.
Everybody knows Pasu. Everybody's like, oh no, why?
It's been around for as long as I have in this
A
community.
cheater.
Akira, I don't think he's the only Polish player.
Oh,
No.
really? You sure, Hazard?
Well, I'm just gonna say, it's a bit sad to see it happen.
I agree. I would love for servers to be always online, but the reality is unfortunately different.
Isn't the servers outdated though? That's the issue. Like, if it's outdated, it uses a lot of power, right?
It comes down to money. If EA is bleeding money holding open old servers for old versions of the games and people aren't moving on, it's going to cost them money and they're not going to make money. And it is a business.
Yeah.
That's
And
why
also
I like it when we had community servers, like through GameSpy and...
Yeah. I agreed with that.
Or translate it to be, like, you know, like kind of like Counter-Strike old days where all you had was a server menu and that's it. And then whatever.
Oh, again was the
Oh.
second time, and this time on video.
Self-hosting comes with its own headaches today. It is not fun to deal with.
I got somebody's munching hard.
Yeah, I heard it. It's very loud on the
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that my chewing can be a bit irritating.
You're eating a shoe? I'm sorry.
I think you get a lower.
Is anyone in C1? Oh my god.
Yes.
Lower.
My name is Patrick Sutherland, and I am VC for DICE Studios.
Right.
Seeing
Good
as it
evening.
doesn't work for EA or DICE anymore. No, you're not.
Shh. Like,
You've been
things gotta
gone
be
for
complicated.
7
And you also don't sound like him, so
How do you know?
I work for EA and DICE.
You know, impersonating EA or DICE employees is like.
Hello,
You
my
are
name is
banned from the
Attic.
server.
Hello.
Get him!
No, I'm Attic.
Imagine
I
being
am
the biggest
Spartacus.
creature on the earth.
I am Spartacus.